asked my mom if I could get braces, and she told me I couldn't get them because she couldn't get me insurance because I'm undocumented.
He changed my life. When I got my driver's license, I literally cried.
So my family always stressed that, you know, you should always hide your status. It's not something you should be making public to anybody.
My name is Kiana Castillo, and I'm 18 years old, a freshman in college at Mount St. Mary's, and I was born in Belize City, and then I came out here when I was 2, so I've been here ever since then. This is my house, a full view of it. Kind of moved here 2 years ago after I lived in my other house for like half of my childhood.
Her dad died when she was a year and 4 months in Belize where we live. That's why I came over here.
Just right here, like right there is a picture of my dad.
Her dad and Kiana when she was a little baby.
Well, this picture was like when I was younger.
I think that was like
this was like first grade, back when life was all simple and you know, just having fun. Like, you know, the young years before you knew everything, when you were blind to everything. Everything was better.
My name is Ronnie Castellanos. I'm from Guatemala. I am 20 years old and I currently go to community college. I was 15 years old when I came to the United States to live with my father. I was debating between staying in Guatemala with my mother or coming to America with my dad. It took me about 2 weeks to get here, and I remember that I went through Mexico and it was horrible. Now I kind of laugh for things about it, but at the time I was scared, but there was this brave thing inside of me that I was like, you know, you have to keep going and have to go see your dad.
My name's Eric Huerta. I am a journalism student at East Los Angeles College right now. I'm about to finish up in the spring, if all goes according to plan, and applying to USC and Cal State Northridge for their journalism programs in fall of 2012. I've been here in the United States since I was 7 years old, so for the last 20 years I've been living here undocumented. I've known that I've been undocumented since I was 7, so my family always stressed that, you know, you should always hide your status. It's not something you should be making public to anybody, and just kind of like demonized it in a way, in terms of like, if you tell somebody this, you know, the boogeyman of La Migra is gonna come and get you. And as a kid I didn't think much of it, but I knew that there wasn't much ahead of me waiting for me, because I already knew that I wasn't part of this country.
Senior year, when like scholarships came around and like applying to college, like I had to minimize the amount of colleges I applied to, because like I had to pay everything out of my pockets.
It was honestly frustrating for me to say, well, Kiana, you can't because, you know, you don't have a social.
And towards the end of my senior year, like you could say I had like a breakdown, because like I felt so bad that like all of my friends were leaving and like leaving me and like moving into their colleges, and like I'm stuck here. Like I can't do anything. Like I'm all alone. Everybody's left. Everybody could do whatever they want with life, and I can't. I can't do stuff that ordinary people could do. Like people who are born out here, they could like go like visit another country or like go out of state. Like they could do anything they want, but like everything for me is limited.
I thought I wasn't gonna graduate high school because my counselor told me that because I was undocumented, like kind of didn't have no future. One of the requirements for us to graduate from our high school was to get accepted into 4 universities. So I was really scared I wasn't going to get into any of them, so I applied to 20 universities and I ended up getting accepted into 8. I showed myself that you should never let anybody put you down, regardless of whatever, if you're undocumented or not. It was pretty tough, but once you get through it, you're like, you just look back and you're like, how the hell did I get through that stuff?
Striving to become a nurse practitioner, and specifically in neonatal nursing. So like that's what I really want to get my degree for at Mount St. Mary's. But it's like thinking about it, like if I don't have everything by the time I graduate, it's like I'll just have a degree with nothing to do with it.
Oh, I want to be a college professor. I want to do sociology or English.
For me, like right now, what the future is to finish up at ELAC and then just to transfer to either Cal State Northridge or USC.
I was at Mount St. Mary's, but now currently I'm attending Santa Monica College. It's my first semester. It's a big difference. You know, I miss the peaceful quietness of Mount St. Mary's.
Currently going to a community college because I was going to Cal State Northridge, but because of money I couldn't afford it anymore.
And as of right now, I'm still at a community college. The classes I'm trying to add, which are general ed for the requirements to transfer, we're pretty much all booked up in like 2-3 weeks. I only need 2 more classes to fulfill my transfer requirements, but because they're general ed, the line to get into those classes is just insane.
It's really hard being undocumented. Like I wake up every day and hope that I'm getting closer to, you know, getting my stuff done so I could, let's say, be normal like everybody else. But I mean, I'm gonna get there eventually.
It gets really hard, both on like the personal level and like the aspect of just trying to finish your education. And as for my legal status, not much has changed either. In fact, the older I get, probably the worse it'll get, and my chances, the slimmer they become.
The journey that I'm on, it's really interesting. You know, I get a lot of challenges, but once I see those challenges as blessings and things that can help me succeed, then I'm like, I can make this. So yeah, I'm really, I've heard many stories, and I'm like, I'm glad I'm not the only one, and I'm able to identify myself with other people and other students that, like me, came here just to have a dream and succeed.
Don't know if I'll make it back home. And I don't know if I'll make it back home. I'm just stuck here in a dream. I'm just stuck here in a dream.